Right. Good evening, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. It's already Saturday evening, but I'm so excited. I have a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. And the reason I'm so excited is because I actually made it through with every single item still being $1 and a coin. And I was absolutely thrilled because those red dots are freaking everywhere, including 4 items that I picked up today, but they're still ringing up for $1 and a coin. I have my receipt here for proof. So, you know, a lot of stores right now, as soon as you enter them, at least here on the East Coast where I'm at in the Hudson Valley, as soon as you enter the stores, there's like everyone just sitting there putting red dots. Oh my gosh, they must be going nuts, you know, just putting red dots everywhere. It's like, yikes. But anyways, I've got a brand new Dollar Tree haul to share with all of you. It was a beautiful day here. We've got the neighbors across the street having a big old birthday party in the front lawn. They have them every year, twice a year for their boys. And there's a slip and slide over there. There's this really big, like, dinosaur thing, a water thing. They've got everything going on. They got a jukebox that's all lit up outside. They have lights twinkling all in the trees. It's so cool. And you hear the kids playing. They're having such a good time. And that to me is so much fun to see families outside with their kids playing. All right, so let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. Every single item $1 and a coin. You're going to want to grab your wish list, especially if you like cereal, snacks, cookies, cakes, all of the above. I was so surprised because honestly, I don't really go to these 2 particular ones very often at all. And I was like, yeah, you know, sometimes you walk into the store and you're just like not feeling it. I get that every now and then. You start walking around and you're like, okay, And then all of a sudden it's like, holy crap. All right, well, that was one of these days for me, and I'm so excited to bring some of these things to you because there are a couple things that were on my wish list. So here we go. Let's get into it. We're going to start with something just really simple, but I actually used some of these tonight, and I bought these the other day. This is a 50-count pack of 2-ply dinner napkins by Soft Touch. So basically, you know, they're separated here because they're folded like a nice proper napkin is. They're very thick. They're very absorbent. I was very pleased with them. They had them again, so I did get 2 more packs. I have them in my cabinet. That way I have them if I need them, and I really like them. And then if I'm not getting them from Dollar Tree, all right, you guys, seriously, I'm 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the video, and because it's dark here, and I have all these blue lights out there. I don't know if you guys can see the blue out there. I don't know who that was on the bike, but whoever it was, I'm going to get my camera outside and find out, and you're in trouble. You guys promised that you wouldn't ride past until I was either done with the video. Oh, never mind. You guys don't listen anyways. All right. Napkins. Let's move on. How about some Hamburger Helper? He's always our friend. This one's Tuna Helper. Tuna cheesy pasta made with real cheese, creamy cheese sauce. It's 5.3 ounces. All you got to do is add some tuna to it. How much more simpler could that be? And to be honest, if you don't want to add tuna to it, you could add chicken. Who's to say? No, you know, the little hamburger guy is not going to come knocking at your door and be like, yo, dude. Just kidding. But basically, it's 2 ounces of tuna, which, excuse me, I totally misspoke. 2 5-ounce cans of tuna, obviously drained. 1 1/3 cup of water, 1 1/2 cups of milk, 4 tablespoons of butter. Throw it in a pan, let it simmer. That's it. Super simple in a pinch. The expiration date on this is October 10th of 2025. Probably why it's at Dollar Tree. But you know what? It's a dried pasta. It's going to stay in your cabinet for a plenty long time. I wouldn't be worrying about that expiration date too much. All right. Miss Cheryl, I love you, love you, love you. And I sure hopefully that you find these at your Dollar Tree in Florida. Now, I did find, well, let me show you the product first. But there's 2 versions of the same product going around, but it's in 2 different sizes. This is the family size. If you have kids, know, if you're buying cereal, you know how expensive cereal has become. I can remember back in the day, we have a little story now. Back in the day, oh my gosh, the treats were so cool in cereal. Believe it or not, I got this. I've had this for, well, I'm 59. I've probably had this for 50 plus years. At least. I got this from Lucky Charms. I have 2 of them. And I saved one in plastic, and I keep it here on my desk. It's still wrapped in plastic. It's from actual Lucky Charms. I got it in a box of cereal, and it was this little flip thing. I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. So long ago, I've got many toys from cereal boxes, but back in the day, it was so much fun. Now, cereal's so darn expensive, and you don't get crap for toys. All right, I'm off my soapbox. These are good till December 28th of 2025. Another reason they're probably at Dollar Tree. But you know what? If you're putting your items in other containers or if you're not opening, they're going to stay much longer. This also has valid box tops. So if you've got kids in school, download the app off of here and they'll get points for that. Family size, which means you are getting 1 pound, 3.7 ounces for $1 and a coin of Reese's Puff Bunnies. I don't care what shape it is. It's Reese's Puffs. These things are awesome. In a pinch, I use the ones that Aldi carries. I'm trying to... So which one was that? You guys are just, I'm telling you, you're going to be in trouble. So if you use the ones at Aldi's and they have the little cocoa ones, they're awesome and they're so good. So yes, of course, I'm going to get more than one box because these are like the bomb. And like I said, I don't care if there's bunnies on them. Who cares? All right, moving on. Oh, Cheryl, you're going to hate me, girl. But it's all in fun. Cheryl busts my chops because she has a hard time finding cereal in Florida where we find it all the time here. Oh, what I meant to mention was, so I'm showing you the family size box that's $1.25. They also, at the same time, have the same box, but in the regular small size, right next to these big boxes. So it looks like they got some family size as well as the small size. So yeah, you're going to grab the big box first, right? Why wouldn't you? It's a whole bunch more. So keep your eyes open for that. So in this version, they have 2 sizes. And in this version, there's 2 sizes as well. This is also a family size. 18.6 ounces, General Mills again. Good till November 28th of 2025. Again, probably why it's at Dollar Tree. Valid box tops. Limited edition Lucky Charms. Magic Clover turns the milk green and they're magically delicious. You guys are pushing it. That sounded like Cheryl on her new bike because I heard her knee is feeling better. Not Cheryl, my bad. Oh my goodness. Margot, poor Margot. Margot's knee's feeling better, thank goodness, and that was probably her on the bike. Anyways, it says collect 4 new Connect traps, gluten-free, if that's an issue of yours. Again, 1 pound, 2.6 ounces, turns them out green, magically delicious, Lucky Charms. Of course, like, why wouldn't I, right? So we're stocked up, you know, for cereal for just a little bit, but I did find one other kind. Now we're going to go back to Lucky Charms again. This version, the version I just showed you, and the first version all come in family size and regular. Fur balls. If you're fortunate enough to be able to get to your store before they sell out of the family size, you're in for a bargain for $1.25. And don't forget, Dollar Trees take coupons. They take manufacturer coupons. However, they're very specific. The item must match the coupon identically, and it must be valid. So just food for thought. Family size, 18.7 ounce, General Mills again, valid box tops, good till November 27th of 2025. This is Lucky Charms S'mores. Now, I like a s'more, singular, about once a year, and I'm good. I'm not a big s'mores person, but my daughter is, the kids are, and you know what? If you happen to have a food pantry near you, I literally have one a half a block away. Those types of donations are so very much needed. And that's where most of my things like that end up, if it's something that I have more than one of. All right, more fun food finds. Oh my gosh, this video could be entirely about food. So let's start with Betty Crocker. Now, Betty Crocker Delights Super Moist Party Rainbow Chip Cake Mix. Because there's pudding in the mix. It's a 13.25 ounce. These are the Betty Crocker Delights. And usually these cost just a little bit more. At least in my area they do. These are good till November 28th of 2025. But again, it's a powdered mix. You know your cabinets. You know how you feel about your products and your mixes. This can sit on my shelf another couple of months and I'm totally fine with it. I ended up getting 2 of these to stick in the cabinet. These make awesome cupcakes, or you could do pancakes with them, or you could do muffins, all kinds of fun stuff. All right, so how about something for maybe someone who has to watch out for their sugar? I thought this was a really cool find, and I'm glad to find it at Dollar Tree. This is by Betty Crocker. It's lower sugar cookie mix. 25% less sugar. This is in a 13.1 ounce package. Valid box tops, which I'm happy to see when we can help out the schools. This is good until December 25th of 2025. So there must be something going on with that date. Of course, we're mid-season now. This I thought was a great find. So if this is something that you need or you look for, how cool is that to find that at Dollar Tree? I thought that was super cool. I also came across this. And I was like, oh, well, I have to have 2 of these. These are also by Betty Crocker. Expiration date, November 22nd of 2025. But again, it's a dry product. Put it on your shelf. It's going to last a little longer. Sometimes you could put things like this in the freezer as well. This is Reese's Mini Pieces Cookie Mix. I need some of these tonight, I think. 11.9 ounces on here. And oh, yummy in my tummy. Perfect for, the Halloween season coming up, fall, because you've got like these little colored candies. I love Reese's Pieces. And these are the little mini Reese's Pieces, just like the little baby M&M. So yeah, I had to get 2 packs of these. It says each bag makes approximately 15 cookies. But you know what? Everyone's hand is different. My 15 cookies to your 15 cookies will probably be completely different cookies. And that's normal for anyone. I have like food galore going on here. I have a wall. I've built the wall of food. Are we done with food? No, we are not. I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw these, I was like, I can remember eating these back when my little ones were little. Gerber baby snacks for toddlers. Banana cookies. They're vitamin E and real bananas with no artificial flavors. It's a 5.ounce box. It says for toddlers 12 months and up. Of course, I had to get a couple. How cute are these? And these do look like this, and they taste like banana. Really yummy in the tummy. Expiration date on these are November 26th of 2025. Again, that's probably why they're at Dollar Tree. But that's still a date. We've still got plenty of time. So if you've got little ones, what an awesome find that was. And are we out of food, snacks, and treats? No, I'm just going to stay with some sweets and treats because here we go. Sweets and treats. Maybe I'll just make this all about food. All right, these were in the candy aisle. Chupa Chups, 12 mini. You're going to get cherry, strawberry, orange, and strawberry cream. There you go. Yummy in the tummy. I've never seen these at Dollar Tree before. So I thought, well, that was coolio. And then I found these 12 in a package, again by Chupa Chups, mini version of the creams. You're getting strawberry cream and chocolate vanilla cream. I love the packaging. It's like a little pink moo cow. I thought that was fun. So those are some new finds. Never seen that at Dollar Tree. Also saw this because, you know, we've got fall stuff coming out. This is by the Sour Patch Kids. This is a 3.58 ounce package, which is a little bit bigger than some of the other ones we see at Dollar Tree. And this is the Apple Harvest. They give you a couple different flavors. Cranberry apple, apple cider, and caramel apple. They're good until May 3rd of 2026, so plenty of time. These are super cute to put on top of cakes or cupcakes. I thought that was a fun find. What else did I have in food, sweets, and treats? I did have something else. Yes, I did. These are made by Sour Patch as well. This package is 3.61 ounces, and this is the Sour Patch Kids Lemonade Fest. Strawberry lemonade, blue raspberry lemonade, regular lemonade, and cherry lime lemonade. So if you're into those flavors, those usually typically come around this time of the year, just like the Tootsie Pops and all those special flavors. Two more food finds I want to share with all of you, because to be honest, I can completely do another video with just other stuff from Dollar Tree, and I think that's what I'm going to do. But let me share you these other food finds first. In my opinion, I'm going to say these are probably a knockoff of... Yeah, they look like Bugles. I'm not saying that they are, but these are corn cones, nacho cheese. It is a 3.7 ounce bag, good until March 22nd of 2026. And I believe this is Greenbrier. Is it Greenbrier? Does Greenbrier do this brand? Gee, Beth, that's a good question. I don't know. I'll have to look. It says Happy Days up here. But then I found another version, which is like the original right here. You know what we're going to do here? We're just going to have to do a taste test. This is 3.7 ounces. Okay, so the same. Crispy corn chat, original salt. Oh, original salt. My bad. Where do these come from? Okay, out of a company in California, crafted by 180 Snacks Incorporated. I thought it was Dollar Tree. All right, we're going to open them up. You know what I used to do when or maybe not. My goodness, I'm getting either old or really? That's too funny. Let me just try to rip it, tear it, bite it, squeeze it, pop it. For the love of goodness. All right, thank God for scissors. Here we go. I'm wondering how many of you used to do this when you were a kid. Good, yeah. It smells like Hugo. Well, again, don't hold me to it. I'm not saying it is, but come on now. Is that not a you-know-what? Whew. Those are actually good, but they don't make those as big as they used to, and my fingers are bigger too. But as a kid, who used to put them on their, who used to put them on their finger and play witchy poo and all that? Or is that something that I just did? All right, they're very good, but they're salty. But they're very good. For me, Bugle, sometimes the real Bugle would leave like a funny oil. Those are quite nice. I would highly recommend these if you're a Bugle person. That's a great dupe. All right, all this food. I'm so truly blessed to have this food, and I'll be sharing as well. Something new, a completely food and snack Dollar Tree haul. Oh my goodness. All right, everybody. This me time goes by just too darn fast. But a big hug from me to all of you. Let me know what you think about maybe just a food. What I thought was really cool was every single thing was a buck and a coin. So I was very, very, very happy about that. Very happy to share that with all of you. Thank you so much for watching. Miss Patty is still on hiatus for a little while. Hopefully she'll be back with us early next week. We miss her dearly. I miss her dearly, but I've been texting with her, so she's doing okay. All right, everyone, that's going to wrap up this video. Let me know what you thought down below. Until next time, thank you so much for watching and your support. Bye for now.